Alright, welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files. We left with So Sejima being at the police station for questioning, I believe. I'm so tired, I'm sorry, my brain doesn't function. And let's hop right in. Seriously. I should sleep more and stream earlier, but just doesn't fit my schedule. But for one, I actually prepared and actually started the game already, but it hates me again. Okay.
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Yes. Actually, I do. You know what? Let's do a standing stream today. I've been sitting all day. Not that you see anything of it, but oh, you hear me moving the microphone around, so I guess you can hear some of it. Feels good. Alright, do you honestly think? Yes, I do.
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. But even if he doesn't know her name... Iris's time of death, where Iris was found. Visitor at 2 AM. Iris's picture, so leaving the warehouse. The information. What? How is that information not relevant? That's also not it? What? Do you want the visitor at 2 AM? No. What? Look.
This is the image stored in the Persons of Interest database.
Okay, even though So doesn't know Iris. What's that question? I put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Okay. So leaving. It's also important, but there's something else. Where Iris was found.
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. Picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse. But I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent. As is my right, guaranteed by law.
Sadly.
Remember that I am a politician. I know my rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long,
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that So Sejima is her killer. Or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
His alibi? For what? I need to know So's alibi. For what? The visitor at 2 a.m.? No? That's not it, but it's interesting? Sure. Iris's time of death, I guess?
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing mahjong all night at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did. But they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Sure.
I did some research.
If it's an exclusive club, wouldn't you say you know most people there? Sure, you don't necessarily need to know every person by name, but if it's for the rich and famous, I don't know. There probably aren't that many mahjong players out there in that category. Although maybe they actually have more time, so you have more of them. But if it's an exclusive club, as you say, then yeah, I don't know. But I think you should know them. Okay, Iva, what did you find?
Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor.
Yeah?
It is owned and operated by one individual.
So Sejima?
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket, and he's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
So didn't respond. Well, but I remembered. He slipped up. He sure did. If I stabbed a woman, So does know about the corpse. Because how she was found? Do you mean?
Iris's body was discovered at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse in the warehouse district by the harbor.
Yeah.
Okiura Fishery.
That caught my eye too, but we'll get to that later. The actual murder site is unknown. The lack of blood at the scene makes it highly likely that she was killed somewhere else. Iris's body was found frozen in the warehouse. Her right eye was removed and she suffered multiple stab wounds to her back. There were no other visible wounds on her body, so the stab wounds were likely the cause of death. From the size and shape of the marks, the murder weapon is almost definitely a knife, possibly a kitchen knife.
How could So know about the corpse? Eh? What's that question? That would be So leaving the warehouse. What is the answer you want from me here? Okay, we'll try that. That's irrelevant. No, it's not. The question you are asking is how So could know about the corpse. And that's him leaving the warehouse. Okay, autopsy report.
I
Yeah,
never mentioned
that's what
Iris's
you wanted.
cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because...
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer.
He moved the body.
Boss, give me permission to sync. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
I put So into chemically induced. But do not worry, it will not affect the sync.
Okay, Dante. Let's do it.
Right.
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
Yeah.
Say it every time.
Let us begin.
Whew. Sorry. I should really not be streaming. I should just be in my bed sleeping. But I wanted to finish this. I want to know the true ending. What are we doing? What was that? Why?
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
Yeah.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
That's what you call an accident.
Oh, look at that!
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Interesting.
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's strange. Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
The man Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
Okay, she's running away. Do I have to follow? But, huh? Okay, so she's being followed and stabbed
Iris!
in the
We
back.
can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words,
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then...
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah. But to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
That's mental lock number 1.
Somnium scan, activate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, it's getting more and more. What? Okay. Help Iris escape. If Iris escapes, you may discover So's secret. Okay. Make an escape path. Let's see what we can interact with. I would presume the forklift is the way to go. We're close by, so forklift.
A forklift.
drive. I guess.
Roger that. Leave it to me.
We saw your driving prowess, so do be
It
careful.
is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
Hi. Thanks for wasting my 20 seconds.
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child?
But why not, actually?
A mysterious warp space suddenly appeared.
Throw pebble. Put your hand in. Well, let's throw pebble.
It appears to be connected to that place.
It sounds hard to believe it was a pebble.
Okay.
A portal.
Scream, why?
Here?
Yeah,
My hand.
yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before.
Well, if you were running a bit faster, I think you wouldn't be killed, Iris.
Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
Remove the large box and made an escape path. Alright. Can we maybe go through the doors? Are they all interconnected? Maybe? There is no door on the other side. Concrete fragment. What? Where is that concrete fragment? What? We're supposed to be right next to it. Where is it?
A warehouse door.
No.
A door to the warehouse. I cannot see inside.
Peek inside?
Why does peek sound so perverted?
Isn't that perfectly normal to say in this situation?
You sound like the kind of man who uses the word trim unironically.
That isn't important right now.
So I was right.
No! Just look, please.
Well, if you really want me to. Oh my.
What is it? Did you see something dirty?
Shut up, pervert.
Okay, so go in there.
A door to the warehouse.
Go in.
That door should have led to the warehouse, but
Did we go back? Well,
is this some kind of control panel?
Raise input fighting game command. Raise happen?
No, it won't budge.
Got it. No, that wasn't it.
It's a control panel.
Lord! Also
No,
now?
it won't budge.
Got it. No.
It's a control panel.
Okay, let's... Wow, that takes a lot of time now. Then maybe just investigate?
Does this go to the crane?
It appears that way. Should we try it?
That was a waste of time. You're not telling me I'm
It's a control
supposed to...
panel.
Okay, I'm gonna waste my time so I know
The
what's...
one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, GH raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this.
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
Okay, that is the right thing to do? What? But that wasted 2 minutes.
Oh, it moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO.
Okay, I should have saved my time earlier. Good to know, I guess. How many times do I have to see her get killed? Remove the boxes and made an escape path. Yeah. Bye bye time. Was nice knowing you.
A warehouse door.
Enter.
Delivery!
You have 1 minute left.
Alright. What could we do here? We have to somehow move that barrel.
A warehouse door.
Let's waste my last seconds.
What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
Okay. Is that the last? No, it's not the last mental lock. Yep.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
Okay. Yep, that was all of my time. You don't even need to pretend like I have
Date, we're out of time.
time left.
Damn you,
Yes.
So! How many secrets are you keeping?
Alright. But this time around I know what to do and don't have to... Oh, we're restarting entirely. I wasted way too much time. And skip, 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 skip. Yes, yes, very interesting. Watching her die over and over again. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good. Well, I guess
A fork.
we have to do that? Don't think the kicking would do anything. Let's try it actually.
So this is the bonus stage.
Oops. No.
How many combos was that?
It's not a fighting game.
Okay, that wasted my time actually.
A forklift.
Yes, we shall go for a drive.
Roger that.
Bye bye.
A mysterious warps.
Throw in the pebble. To get that out of the way, put your hand in. Now.
Left, Dante.
Here we go.
A door to the warehouse.
Go in. Yeah, I guess I could have saved some time, but let's not. Okay. Shut up. Go to the control panel, which was here.
Is this some kind
Activate
one
that.
that is difficult?
Ba-ba-bum. Oops. Go.
4 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's not
A warehouse?
like 30 seconds that I had
Delivery!
previously. I don't get any bonus time here for this one. It's kind of annoying. Okay, open that door.
A warehouse?
Open it. Let her run through. Okay. Now, is that...
Dante.
Which one is it? It's the... No, it's not the crane. Which one is it? What will be... Box near crane. Portal B. Warehouse A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Huh. Maybe we can influence the crane directly?
A crane.
Ride a tackle through something? I guess ride? Hopefully.
Not that I am against it, but
Can you not climb?
I don't see any place to get a hold.
You wasted my time for that? Are you kidding me right now? Okay.
What is this?
Looks like a premium channel before you pay for it.
Take inside.
Oh, I got smaller.
If you got any smaller, you'd be as flat as a surfboard.
Okay.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to move now.
A door to the warehouse.
Go in? Does it make sense? I don't know. have no idea what is connected to what right now. So I guess we go in again and try to move the crane. Maybe we can even move it this time. Okay. But I doubt it. Yeah, I can't even interact with it. Great, awesome. Love it. Wasted my time.
A warehouse?
Knock, listen now.
A warehouse?
Was it great time waste?
Delivery!
Yeah, shut up.
You have 1 minute left.
Box near crane. Where is the stabbing happening? Oh, this one! Okay. Huh? Do I just need to kick you?
Crane.
Tackle?
There is no point doing this by. If we are going to move it, we have to find another way.
Well, I can't use...
Dante, you've got less than 30 seconds.
throw something.
How about this stone? I hit it, but nothing happened.
Okay. That wasted all of my time.
Time's up.
Dante, we're out of time.
Damn you, So. How many secrets?
Okay, now we're going to retry from the beginning again. Or we could actually maybe retry from the last one. I think, yeah, we didn't lose too much time for that, so... Yes.
Three minutes, Dante.
A wooden box hanging from a crane.
Punch.
It won't even budge.
Hmm. Hey Erika, how you doing? I can't move the crane. Oh. I haven't gotten a lot of sleep, so I'm really tired. My brain is like, what do you want from me? But, oh well.
A crane.
None of these worked. Although there's a perfectly fine ladder you could climb up to ride this stupid crane, but okay. But other than that, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. This is not interconnected. I can't even interact with it. Awesome.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
Pieces of concrete.
Investigate, kick? Why would I investigate or kick them? Oh, let's just do it.
It is the same material that makes up the ground. Though I am unsure why it fell from the sky earlier.
So things that go through that portal come out supersize. Got it.
Yeah, that's not helping me at all. You know, there was in this left area there was a control panel for the crane, which is now disabled. I can't interact with it right now, meaning I should be able to interact with the crane or the box near the crane. Both does not work. So I either have to open more warehouse doors or I'm completely stuck. This portal makes you smaller and it doesn't help in any way.
What is this?
It looks like a premium.
Yeah, it's not helping. Maybe this warp door?
A warehouse door.
Listen, knock. Well, I've been here like 2,000 times, feels like, so...
I hear deep, excited breathing.
Don't tell me. Is it a panty snatcher?
Okay, yeah, we're not opening that. Thanks for telling me. Is that new? Did I go through that?
Warehouse door.
I think I entered through...
Delivery!
A new panel!
You have 1 minute
Oh my god!
Is this some kind of...
Let's just go for that stupid game combo input again. No?
No.
Got
Not
it.
this time?
It's a control panel.
Race lever.
Understood.
Won't budge. Will budge. Good.
Is there something underneath it?
I wasted a whole bunch of time again. That works, I guess.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be...
Okay. I was waiting for the game to tell me that my 6 minutes are up. Eliminated the threat and made an escape path. I have to close my window again. It's finally raining. But since my window is a roof window,
Iris was in the Somnium earlier.
I have to close
Yes,
it when
I
it
saw.
rains. Otherwise everything will be wet.
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
True. he
Maybe,
could
maybe
imagine
not.
himself in his somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
I have to be honest, I don't see how a somnium could be used against you in the court of law. It is, after all, and they keep repeating it, a dream world, meaning everything that is shown in the somnium could be real, or parts of it surely are real, because dreams are made of what you perceive in reality, but most of it is mixed stuff. So since your dreams are there to process stuff that happened in your day-to-day life, it doesn't really depict reality as it happened, but a mixture of everything that happened, if you know what I mean. Oh well. So, just talk so I don't have to. Why did you call Shoko?
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
Yeah, alibi. Not that you are gonna tell
What were you
me.
doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
Eh? Eh? They're not family, so they're not above telling a lie for their boss? What? If anything, I would presume that your employees are actually more likely to... You can't hear it, good. To rat on you than your family. Yes, of course, it depends on the family, but most of the time it is more likely that you have employees that don't like you and will share every secret. So I don't understand that logic, but it could be my sleep-deprived brain. So okay, you killed Iris, didn't you? About Iris? About Iris.
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Same, so same.
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No, he still must have. He was in the warehouse.
Yeah, but the
Does
body
that
was
mean we can
covered.
conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
No, we can't. The body was covered by something. I can't remember what it was, but it was covered. It still doesn't make sense for him to be in there alone, since he's not connected to the warehouse owner, as long as I know so far. Seriously, my brain. But regardless, there is a possibility that he didn't see the body. Just the weird thing in the middle of it, covering her. Oh god, I should be sleeping. So, what do you have? He looks tired? Yeah, same. The medicine hasn't fully worn off yet and makes him a bit dazed. Shouldn't he be more honest then? The color is drained from his face. Okay, boss, what do you have to say? Can we get an arrest? No. I can tell you that without asking.
Are you kidding me? You know that what we find in Somnium can't be submitted as evidence in court. Besides, we don't even know for sure if that figure was So.
You said it was.
I said that it's probably him.
Excuse me. I'm right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
True. Okay, did we get anything new?
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
Okay, and about the Somnium?
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
Sad. Okay. Boss, do you have anything else to tell me? The boss is standing there. Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. Why would we ask that now? After 6 years of working in this police department. About how syncing works. I'm sorry. Mysterious figure. What is the ego algorithm you mentioned?
Imagine the human brain as being made up of two elements: memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness.
Okay, I should probably listen back to that when I am actually awake. What? Okay, continue.
In short, it is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness.
Trick question from yesterday. What was the code that Eva gave us for self-destruction?
All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness.
Okay,
However,
interesting.
we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it.
Of course.
It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes syncing possible.
Why? What? It's super interesting, sure, but why are we talking about? Yeah. Okay, about the mysterious figure.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the syncer experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share.
Okay, I didn't quite listen to that, but Are you telling me he can't picture himself? Because he didn't see himself, which is... I'm sorry, but that is impossible in this day and age. Unless you really shy away from every camera. But you just have to go to the supermarket and can you see yourself in the cameras there? Most of the time. I don't know if it's the same in other supermarkets outside of Germany, but normally there is a TV set up at the entrance where you can see some of the cameras changing through the channels, and then you can see yourself. And that is why we couldn't see him doing the killing, but a mysterious figure. Okay. I think I got it.
He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous...
It could be so.
Indeed.
But wouldn't that mean if he knows that person personally and it's not himself, he should see that person as an actual person and not a shadow figure? Or he can block out who was the killer because he knows that person personally and does not want to believe that to be the fact that that person is the killer, so they are blocking out the image in the mind as a self-preservation thing. Is that also a possibility? You to answer me. My brain does not function without you telling me. Okay, so does not want to talk to me. Boss does not want to talk to me. What do you want from me, game? I have to ask the question, okay.
During a sync, the syncer's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the syncer's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The syncer's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The syncer, or rather the syncer as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But to be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
Okay.
Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one in Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
You looked that up, but I knew that without looking it up.
Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
But good job, Erica. You get cookies. Maybe. Somehow. I'll send them to you.
What do you mean there's no body?
But wasn't it 41205?
But nothing.
Date,
Okay.
I'm not doubting you. However, are you
You say it is 42105. I
Yes,
remember
I'm
it was
sure.
41205.
I saw it. I know I saw it.
Okay.
I
Maybe
saw
I
Iris's
misremembered.
body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body. between the time we left and CSI arrived.
Now I want to look it up.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
Don't worry. I was wondering. You were quite late.
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
For 1205, I just looked it up.
Changed.
So you were right as well. What changed? What? I didn't pay attention. One second. Iris is alive. Was that a puppet? What?
Iba and I saved Iris during the sync yesterday. She wasn't killed.
True, but that was only a dream.
Maybe the dream changed reality.
Impossible.
Then how else would you explain it? Iris came back to life.
So the body was gone? I didn't listen to the... One second. Nah, give me the full log. Should have paid attention. Well, we changed reality each time we went into Somnium. So... I personally don't think it's impossible, but... in this case, I'm not so sure. Okay, whatever. Dreams changing reality. Let's go.
Date and Iba saved Iris and Somnium, and that changed the history of the real world? Well, I guess it's not impossible.
That isn't what you said yesterday.
That was then, this is now. A woman's mind changes with the phases of the moon, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, I believe in Date. I trust him more than anyone else in Abyss.
What was it? Opinion? Changes her mind. Well, you know, there is the effect of hormones that do happen to, well, change the output on life, at least in a small way. But not with the moon changing, but the normal cycle. But whatever, boss, what else about So?
Congressman Sejima is suspicious in more ways than one. Exhibit A. 3 days ago, So called Shoko Nadami's phone. We still don't know exactly why. He only told us it was meant to be private. Exhibit B. So Sejima was at Okiura Fishery Warehouse last night, but he didn't inform us of this. There must be something he doesn't want us knowing. Exhibit C. So was in Iris's Somnium. Dreams are constructed from memories, yet the good congressman denies he ever knew Iris.
Well, couldn't we just ask Iris? She would have seen her potential murderer, no? Or does she not remember anything? I seriously didn't remember. Didn't pay attention to the telephone conversation and the conversation with Iris and Mizuki, so can't say if it was mentioned, but okay, where is he now?
I sent him home yesterday.
You released him?
What was I supposed to do? We can't hold him without solid proof. What we saw with Iris hasn't happened yet.
In any case, we have to speak with him again.
But with the number, it's really funny what brains remember. It's such useless information. 41205 is the self-destruct code for Aiba, as well as a lie you have to tell her. That's such useless information, and 24 hours later we still remember that. But okay.
Stranger things have been known to happen. 2 days ago, Date found Iris's frozen corpse in Mizuki's Somnium. It must have been a prophecy.
Boss.
There's a lot of stuff in this world that can't be explained by science.
Boss's knack for change is one of her good qualities. Not having beliefs is what she believes in. That's how she established herself as a major player in the police department. Huh, okay. Because she believed what she wanted to. I find that actually dangerous in a way. To only believe what you want to believe in. That can lead you down the well, strangest paths, like flat earthers and stuff like that. I guess the game did not deny that she actually listens to scientific proof, but it is still a dangerous thing to say. I only believe what I want to believe. Oh well. Boss, you have more to say? Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Is Aiba sitting there? Okay. I need my fluff ball. Talk to me, Aiba. A dream-changing reality.
It is absurd. Not possible. Dreams are figments of the imagination. An incident which took place entirely in your mind cannot have any bearing on the real world. That is preposterous. Consider it. If you were to find money in your dream, does your bank account balance go up in reality?
Would be nice.
If you were to be attacked by aliens in your dream, does a swarm of UFOs invade Earth?
But at the warehouse,
You must have been hallucinating. Within Mizuki's Somnium, you saw Iris's frozen corpse. It is affecting your mental state. Last night, you were so fazed by it that you couldn't speak. If it bothers you to this degree, why not go talk to Iris?
Yeah, that should have been the first thing he should have done. Talk to the person he thought was dead. No? Instead, he ran away and talked to his boss? What? Okay. Oh, my brain. It's hurting. Where's Iris now?
Her cell phone is on. I can trace her via GPS. She is currently somewhere in the Lemniscape building.
Okay, about Renju? Oh, was he found?
Mizuki went to Bloom Park 3 nights ago. She was prompted by a Nile message from Renju.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away.
There are 3 possibilities. 1. Renju killed Shoko, or was an accessory to the murder. 2. Renju was threatened or blackmailed into luring Mizuki to the scene. 3. The culprit used Renju's phone to send the Nile message. In any case, the motive is still unknown. We need to talk to Renju.
Renju? Where did you go?
Okay, so he wasn't found. Why are we asking that when we already know the answer?
You asked Mama at Marble for information regarding Renju Okiura, correct? It is possible she may have something for you by now.
As a hint to where to go, I asked Moma. What? For information. Oh, Moma. Right. Moma can wait for now.
We can talk to Iris's mom as well. She was Renju's classmate, right? Iba told me about her.
And Okiura Fishery, did you have any new information that we already know?
Research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras.
Yes, but it's not connected to Renju.
Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No.
No,
Oops,
actually.
sorry.
Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Would be nice if we could just skip that information because we've heard it 3 times already. But I guess it's important to the case. Tell me more.
I would suggest searching the warehouse again. You may be able to discover why Iris was resurrected.
I don't know. Maybe she was summoned by a necromancer. Or some soul from another world took over her body. I have no idea. It could be everything.
There are 4 people I should talk to. So Sejima, Iris and Hitomi Sagan, and Mama. And I need to check the warehouse one more time.
We have many avenues of investigation.
Let's get moving.
Sure. Let's go. Yeah, let's just go to Sejima. Not that he would want to talk to me, but sure, why not?
So Sejima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has 1 phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did
He
you find
probably has
anything
more than
interesting?
1 burner, but sure.
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something. I looked into So's secretary's phone. 1 call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89?
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
We meet him again?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Oh, okay, Iba. Talk some more. Will we finally get more information on the case 6 years ago? We got some, but not everything. Okay, what's he in jail for?
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
6 years ago?
You're not gonna tell him? Yeah, we don't know the name.
No,
You don't know?
he is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where. However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
Actually, thinking about it, we do know some of his backstory, so we know that he was part of the police force, and that's probably where he got to know Boss. So are they leaving out his name to protect him in prison? Maybe? And Iva actually knows his name, but is programmed not to share that information because Date has to be connected to that case in some way, shape or form. Okay, who is 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin. He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
Relationship.
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sejima for that information.
You don't
Number 89 said he knew who
actually
killed
believe
Shoko.
that he's gonna tell me anything.
But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Okay. So it's information that Iva isn't privy to? Did Peter actually block her access to that information? Possibly? Because there's no other reason why she can't figure stuff like that out. Should be available information for anyone that looks it up. Yes, okay, it is a case that was pulled from the record, but still, she can hack any system. She should be able to. Well, 99.99% of systems. She should be able to get to that information. Oh well, summarize. Tell me more.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up Boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Is Somnium going to be different this time? There has to be a branch left somewhere, right? Or is that...
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse. Isn't your investigation over?
Let me look at the flowchart. Yeah, I would have guessed that there would be a branch here, so... Is it the fifth ending the true ending? And there is no further branching of the story? Because for me it doesn't make sense to go into Somnium in the next area and then it branching somewhere. Ah, okay. I guess we'll see the true ending today, maybe, if I'm awake enough. And not miss up all the cuties later on. Oh, didn't we go over that? Why did you call Shoko? Not that you did tell me anything, but
beginning to irritate me.
What
same.
did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
I'm curious why he didn't ask for a lawyer. Okay, about Iris.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah, you're
I
not
don't
gonna talk
know
to me.
that girl. I've never seen her before.
Date.
I knew he was lying. This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding, So?
I was thinking, but no. In this branch, we didn't see him in Iris's Somnium, right? But then again, they did mention seeing him in her Somnium, which doesn't make sense. We didn't go into her Somnium in this branch of the story. Oh, am I misremembering stuff? Oh god. Okay, why at the warehouse? He's not gonna tell you anything. Why are you even trying?
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
Okay, about 89.
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention.
Sure. Tell me more.
If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you.
Then give
Haven't
me
you
your
people got
assistant
enough?
secretary
I'm very
number,
busy.
whatever.
Oh,
You look
I
terribly
do have
busy.
one more thing to tell you. To be honest, Kaname Date, I don't like you. I don't ever want to see you again. So I suggest that you don't show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
Maybe talk to me and then we can... So,
Who does this
walked
guy
away
think he
sternly.
is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing.
What do you expect? Iba, that is to be
We still have
expected
much to do.
there.
I know.
Okay. Mama, do you have any information for me?
You need more info on Ren? I'm sorry to waste your time, but I don't have anything for you.
I see.
Couldn't we have just called... instead of wasting our time watching that stupid transition with the car for the 1000th time, just to be told she doesn't know anything? Come on! Okay, Renju.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Yeah, you told me.
I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that, Renju and the Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle. Okay.
You're a
Strange
policeman.
question.
I don't know
Strange
the department,
question.
But I assume you aren't handing out traffic tickets. So, how about it?
I didn't answer. I turned the question around on him.
What about you?
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They live every day in loneliness and desperation. You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes. Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk, throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown. The police almost never investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this? Are you going to arrest me?
Took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout.
He's still accessory for murder
Date,
and fraud. Tears fell to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word, but until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. It doesn't melt to nothing, it melts into water. It is frozen water. Okay, sorry. Not important. Well, yeah, it wouldn't make sense to pretty much arrest him for that. He wouldn't get to the real culprit that way. They won't excavate? No. Open the graves back up and, well, do an autopsy on those people, just to maybe get someone that worked for the Yakuza. Won't happen. What are you always brushing that fish? Why are you? Okay. But 89.
Oh, Falco?
You know him?
I know him as a famous assassin in the underworld. Just rumors, though, nothing specific.
What kind of rumors?
He's good. 100% success rate, no evidence. He was a world-class killer.
Did you ever meet him?
Nope. I don't even know what he looks like.
Any other info?
I know he's connected to the Kumakuras somehow.
Them again.
That's about it.
Okay. Well, tell me more about the
I find
bonito.
it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
Well, I guess it's a mindless activity.
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
Iba. I don't think you really don't know what she means. But okay. You can go help her. I'm not gonna
I don't have anything
watch.
else for you. Sorry, I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Tonight?
Yes, I'll be waiting for you.
Doesn't sound good. At all.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
No, I'm grateful. Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay, Hitomi. Why are we asking her where Ranger is? But sure.
Did something happen to him? You asked me that yesterday.
There's no point hiding it. I told her about Ranger's
Died from
disappearance.
the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, isn't it a school day? Sure.
Today's a holiday. I suppose there's never a day off for a detective. Oh, but you aren't a detective, right?
Technically, yes. But I still deal with crime.
I see. Today is a holiday.
You forgot too, didn't you?
Okay, about Iris?
I've put Iris through so much. I was 19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy!" I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
I have to say, for a single parent with an almost adult child and a job as a middle school teacher, she seems to be earning quite well. Okay, I don't know how big the rooms are that they live in, but at least this living room area looks quite spacious. Okay, what about your parents? Already
They
dead?
died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far away. They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It wasn't a good idea for me to move that late. So I decided to stay here, by myself.
And take care of Iris.
Yes, all alone. But Renju would help sometimes. It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park. It was called Milky Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid. Whenever she heard music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song, Iris climbed up onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, she had the biggest smile on her face. Mama, you're a good dancer. That's the kind of girl she was.
Okay, kind of adorable.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them.
But that's what I mean. She's really, really good when it comes to acting as a mother talking about her child. Like this proud undertone while she's talking about her, smiling. You can really hear that smile in her voice. It really sounds like a mother talking about her daughter, a daughter she's proud of. That she's great in. Not crying though. Unless that was like the first take and they were like, okay, that's a wrap, let's go on. Move on. That was the worst scene in this whole game.
Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience
Of course, disregarding the secretary of Lemniscate. But she's not a bad actress. She just has a weird role and a rather annoying voice. So, yeah, not her fault. But yeah.
It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
Yeah?
6 years ago, I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running. She was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die!
That's her with 12?
Please don't die, Mommy! Don't die!
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what. Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
That was her with 12? Okay, I pretty much looked the same from age 10 upwards. Sure, I gained weight, but other than that, I didn't really change my physical appearance. So it is kind of strange to see how different they depict her in this, with this age gap. Her younger self. Oh. Okay, I think we're gonna finish this round. And I'll end it with the questioning of 89. Which we won't finish, but tomorrow probably. Okay, summarize, Iris. One.
Iris must really enjoy dancing.
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
Drawing skills?
Look at the drawing on the wall.
Itsume's touching her right shoulder, yeah.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months,
But
I met him about 6 years ago. Have you been to the Kume Shrine in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps, and then a bunch of men yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance, and don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal, so I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
You took him to a mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once. Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
you still sound like you're in love with him.
Our second kiss was in the car. It's cliche, I know. But we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer.
As we all know, I've never experienced a relationship and I never will, but I don't think you would remember each detail in in such detail, everything in such detail that happened with the person you are no longer interested in. Sure, if it was something very romantic or very dramatic, sure, but she literally is remembering everything. Personally, yeah, I would have remembered that first kiss for sure. It is quite the conversation starter. But the first time you link arms, the first time you hold hands, maybe with your first boyfriend, but even that, So yeah, I think she still has feelings for him. Still stuck in the past. Well, okay, what more?
I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before. She warmed up to him immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris. Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. He wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic.
Do we get to the what happened part
Those
now?
days didn't last. 6 years ago, in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him, and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him. The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
Mm-hmm.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
Oh, can we just... There's a drawing on the wall. Okay, is that all? Iris drew it when she was 12. Yeah. It's kind of annoying that you get bits and pieces. Yeah, sure. It's a way to make you choose if you want to know more about it. But on the other hand, it is kind of annoying that you constantly have to click on the picture to get more of the story. Okay, finish summarizing, Aiba.
Date, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Lemon Skate. Oh, I have to switch to Japanese again, don't I? Maybe, maybe not.
I am so aggro.
You know what? Yes, I want to hear your Japanese voice. Maybe it's better. Your English one is...
超絶的な死後だな。
なんで怒ってる？
昨日のイクラマンの約束、ブッチしたからですよ。
だからイクラマンの約束なんてしてねえから。
でもデートの約束ならしたでしょ。
ちゃんと家には行った。
来ましたね。日付が変わる2分前に。だけどどこにも連れてってくれなくて。
2分でどこに連れてけと？
行けるとこならたくさんあります。ハボマイシコタンエトロフクナシリ。
What?
無理に決まってんだろ。
だったらもっと早く来ればよかったじゃないですか。
そんなこと言ったってお前。
Yeah, her Japanese voice is nicer. Okay, where's Ranger?
沖浦さんがどうかしたんですか？
I don't need to hide it. I told her about Ranger's disappearance.
事故。そうですか。心配ですね。
どこに行ったか心当たりは？
すみません。全く。
Okay, that is so weird. The top one, I saw your body. ... Do you know So Sejima, the politician?
テレビで何度か見たことが。
会ったり話したりしたことは？
いえ、ありません。ある
全く面識がないと？
わけないじゃないですか。
Do you have the day off?
休み？
学校のことだ。
ああ、祝日ですからね。それで今日はレムニスにこれから番組の収録があるんです。
さっきお前デートの件でキレてたが、そもそもできなかったのはお前のせいだろ。昨日はずっと連絡が取れない状態にあったんだからな。なんで携帯の電源を切ってた？
それはその。
はい。
昨日の午前2時、何者かがお前の家を訪れた。誰が来たんだ？その後、お前はどこかに出かけて行ったな。一体どこに？
知りたいですか？
おう。
どうしても？
どうしてもだ。
なら伊達さん、私といくらなんを。
しねえから。
じゃあデートしてください。
またかよ。
昨日はしてくれなかったじゃないですか。
だからあれはお前と連絡が取れなかったからで。
意義あり。連絡が取れても私と会うつもりなんてなかったんでしょ。とにかくデートの約束が完遂されない限り何も教えませんからね。
Even though I like her Japanese voice way more, I still hate her personality. Okay, so I saw your body, you know? Dreamt about it. A 30-year-old. Isn't that awesome? Oh.
イリス、笑わないで聞いてほしいんだが、実はな、俺はゆうべ有明にある冷凍倉庫であるものを見たんだ。
You're actually going for the German pronunciation for the name? Iris? Instead of Iris? Oh, okay. Oh. I just noticed since he said Iris. Sorry.
あるもの？
凍りついたお前の死体だ。
Yeah, very funny, I
だから
know.
笑うなって言っただろ。
だって私ぴょんぴょんしてますよ。ぴょんぴょん。カエルがぴょん。
Do you want a knife in your bag? That's how you get a knife in your bag.
俺は夢の中で殺されそうになってたお前を助けたんだよ。そしたらお前が生き返ってて、ゆうべお前の家に行った時呆然としてたのはだからなんだ。ってお前に話しても仕方ないか。
いえ、そんなことないですよ。さっきは笑ったりしてすみません。まさかそんな事情があったとは思わなかったので。私は伊達さんを信じます。きっと伊達さんは私が生きてる平行世界にジャンプしたんですよ。
やれやれ、またおかしな奴が現れたか。
It's actually more likely than dream prediction and changing the reality through Somnium. Oh god, I'm so tired. The parallel worlds, realities are actually so much more likely than any of the other ones, but sure. Oh. Summarize. Oh, we're already done. That's awesome.
で、どうするんですか？
Nothing.
何が？
決まってるじゃないですか。デート のことですよ。
Is that my branching path to go on a date or not? Can I save here? If it's not a branching path, just want to be on the safe side. Don't have to replay that. Thank you. I refuse.
なあイリス、分かってくれ。お前はまだ高校生なんだ。そんな奴とこの俺が。
Shut up, Iris. He actually said you're still a high school student. 高校生まで。But I guess you can translate it to you're still too young to me. For me. But the implication saying kokosei made, you're still a high school student, instead of you're too young for me, which I have no idea what it would be in Japanese, but if you look on all the hentai websites, the fetish is high schoolers, so that's like the most you get there. Either it's MILF or high schoolers, seldomly something in between. Sadly. Whatever. It's not important. But since you have that fetishization of high school students, especially in Japan, saying it that way is kind of but okay. Date is made out to look and act like a pervert, so I guess it would fit his character to say it like that. But still. No, I can't argue today. My brain is like, don't do it. Oh, shut up. You're 18.
いきなりどうしたんだよ。わかったよ。すればいいんだろ、すれば。
本当に？
ああ。
Date, that was the worst decision you could have ever made. I told you my choice. Why did you not listen to me? Huh?
I いくらマンはしない。
デートは？
する。
Why won't you just play that stupid game?
こいつ。
今度こそ絶対に守ってもらいますからね。
やはり魔女だな。
It was so obviously fake. It was so obviously faked. What? I thought this the first time around when she acted like that. At least she didn't make a video out of it this time around. But okay, I guess Ota wasn't here to hold the camera. But how can anyone fall for that act? How? Did they never interact with any human being? Female, male, or whatever? I can act like that too, sure, but I don't think anyone would believe it. But okay, I guess it's her character that she displays in her internet idol, whatever thing she does. Oh, but no, I can't deal with with that kind of fakeness. That gets so tiring. Oh well. Maro.
でも残念ながらすぐにってわけにはいかないんですよね。
Oh, 3年。
これから収録の予定が入ってて、多分3時ぐらいには終わると思うんですけど。アセトンちゃん、そろそろ始まるみたいよ。わかりました。というわけなので、伊達さん、3時ぐらいにもう一度ここに来てもらえますか？
大変。I'm so busy.
本当にめちゃんこぶち切れますからね。それじゃあまた後でドロンチョス。
Fall down the flight of stairs you need to walk. I don't know. Oh, sorry. I'm too dark today, aren't I? What was that? Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio. Okay, sorry, but I don't have the energy for her. Aiba, my darling, talk to me. You have to heal my soul. With Aiba in my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse, which reminds me. Time to change back, time to change back. Huh. Izuka Shidas. Could see my breath. I looked around, shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though. Yeah? I missed a sentence, I believe. No? Okay, fine. Fine. Workbench.
You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
But the second time...
The corpse was gone.
It was 11:25 p.m. But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished syncing with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
It's a workbench. Yes. There's nothing on it.
A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
The tires of the forklift in the ground they're on are clearly frozen.
A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. The crane on the ceiling. nothing has changed. There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
This room looks so much smaller with all that fog. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it.
There are only a few items on the shelf. It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use. That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here?
Okay, what else? Switchboard.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Why are we here? What are we looking for? The switchboard installed in the back of the warehouse. A normal forklift. This storage space isn't in use. Nice cutting machine. Crane on the ceiling. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. What am I looking for? It's not reacting to anything else, as far as I can see. Ah, the old one.
I'm Jemimon.
Iba, the jokes, you've gotta stop.
An old one. It doesn't have magical pockets though. What? Am I missing something? It's probably an anime I haven't watched. Game. What do you want from me?
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
Sad. An empty wooden box on the shelf. We searched the warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
Guess.
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping. At this rate, they might find your body in here.
Alright. Let's go back and end it for today. I returned to Abyss HQ with Iba. I needed to talk to boss. As I entered the room, the boss smiled, like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood. Let's get started.
Oh. Let's end it here. Is what you're supposed to say here. Date. Yes. Oof. I seriously should listen to my body more and not stream when I'm so tired. But I wanted to know how it's going to go. I guess. Oh, my brain. Well, I guess the interrogation with So was spectacular.